Hi everyone and welcome to Let's Try. This is a series where I try a range of demos and free games for us to all enjoy. This episode we're going to be looking at Cookard. Cookard is a free deck building game that was released on the 10th of May, 2024. It's made by a small indie team of 6 people called Pantia Game Dev. They're currently in the process of making a game called The Chef's Shift, which is a restaurant run by typing, which is looking to be released by the end of this year. I've been really intrigued by deck building games and I was excited to try this one out. I feel like my brain is constantly working while playing and I can't take my eyes off it for a second. It follows a similar style to most business run games, where you start with the basics and slowly unlock more recipes and upgrades as you go, but this time through cards. The features. The board is laid out in a square, with tiles on one side and floorboards on the other to represent the kitchen and the bakery floor, respectively. However, you are not limited in any way by the board or even you can move outside the board. This is really helpful. 1, you can organise your cards in whatever way you want, and 2, you need the space to be able to function during this game because else it can become very overwhelming. You begin with a starting pack where you are given 3 coins and a basic pack. A basic pack includes 1 flour, 1 egg and 1 honey. You are also given a water pump, which is a pink card, and from my understanding the pink cards require user input, so a few clicks usually and then you receive your product, so e.g. the water. Eventually you can upgrade these to electric ones, which are a little bit more automatic. At first, electricity is produced by a hand crank, but this can be replaced by workers. We will get to the workers in a little bit. The main premise is that you move cards and you put them in groups or pairs and they result in a product. For example, 3 coins on the store gives you a basic pack. So you do this in order to trade for new items and upgrades, and it is really important that you manage your cards efficiently and effectively so that you do not get too confused, which I think I did, but I was having a good time, so it's okay. The recipes I unlocked. There are a few recipes that you unlock throughout the game that involve all the ingredients from the fruit pack and the basic pack. These are things like your typical breads you see in bakeries and your sweet treats, and it's a nice little range of items, but it is still a small selection because it's quite a small game. The other pack we haven't covered is the fruit pack, which includes an orange, a blueberry and a strawberry. When you are buying these packs, you get an abundance of the other ones. For example, I usually have a lot of honey and egg left over because I only need the flour, and the fruit pack I usually have a lot of orange and blueberries left over because I need the strawberries. It can be quite frustrating, but luckily you can sell these back and get more money, and it also clears your board, but you do need them eventually, so it depends which way you want to play. The customers do not stop coming to your shop. There's not an opening and closing hours. They just are there on the side and you have to attend to them while you are trying to trade and improve your shop. I read in an update log that they are looking to change this mechanic, which I think would be really beneficial so that I don't feel quite so stressed, for me personally. But the customers are pretty harmless and have long waiting times, so it's not too bad. However, you can recruit customers to be workers, and they will power your shop through hamster wheels, which may be unethical but is very helpful. I'd like to quickly touch on the settings and the fact that you can move the cards within the volume to change the volume setting, which I thought was such a nice touch to the game. Overall, I really enjoy the style and the features of this card building game, and it really makes me excited for new card building games that I may come across, and I'll be looking out for them more now. I really like to play this in the future and pick it up in between games, and it's great because it is free, so even if it has piqued your interest just a little bit, go and pick it up, play for a couple of hours. Why not? There's literally no reason not to. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to let me know what other demos and free games I should try out in the comments below. Goodbye!